Carnage. Utter carnage. These are my sunflowers, and as you can probably see, all the wind and rain at the weekend has damaged them considerably. I mean, this one's had it completely. This one's leaning at a very precarious angle. That one also is leaning. It's obviously a combination of wind and rain. It's even got my tomatoes. Sticks are bent over. Tomato crops are flattened. I mean, I have to say that there are quite a few plants here that still have fruit on them. Sort of down there's a good example. But I'm going to have to spend today on repair work. There's another one with good fruit on it, but it's not going to grow into the ground. And if we come over here, my cucumbers were all pegged up the other day, and now they're just sprawling again. That must have been some wind. It must have been some wind. Obviously the potatoes are robust, they stood up to it. We're going to have to peg up the cucumbers yet again. I can see slug trails down there, so the pellets have obviously ceased to be working, although I can't see any damage on the leaves, so maybe they're just taking the pellets. I don't know. Over here we have got good signs of life on the radish. Beetroot still no sign of the new growth just yet. Lettuces are doing quite well, as are my brassicas. There are sort of little holes in them, but nothing like they were last year. Anyway, time to start doing some repair work. I'll be back later. Tied up a few tomatoes. I've had to get rid of the biggest sunflower. Fortunately, I've still got one in the greenhouse that I can put in its place. Bit disappointed, to say the least, but there you go. That's the nature for you, isn't it? Plenty of radishes still to come out, beetroot here, but no new beetroot sprouting. I did sow a few seeds here last week, or a week before even. Nothing there yet. Plenty of brassicas, not sure what they are yet. But I am going to be putting some cauliflowers in today. They're in the greenhouse and they're doing very well, so they want to be taken out ASAP. Let's have a look around the pond here. Well, nature's certainly taken over here. I mean, there's plenty of colour around the pond. It's becoming quite wild now, which is what I want it to be. And we've got plants growing everywhere now, popping up in between plants. Lavender's well established there now, and the only thing is the pump appears not to be functioning, but I'm sure that'll get sorted soon. Got a little beetle caught on the water iris there, but I'm sure he can get out. Marigold's about to flower. Tomatoes are fruiting. Imagine having tomatoes around your garden pond. It's always fascinated me, that. Marigolds here have started to flower, and right underneath this beautiful, beautiful, forgotten what it's called now. Cosmos, that's the word. Under this cosmos we've got some lovely little ones growing down there, and another cosmos about to come into bloom there. These ones are incredible, beautiful. They look just like white daisies. And over here, whoops, I've got everywhere cosmos, cosmos, cosmos. This one here looks as though it's got some buds on it now. Over there and down here. So I expect to see some floral display on that shortly. I can't tell you the names of half of these flowers. I really don't know what they are. I've never been one for growing flowers. I do know this is Cosmos. I don't know what these are. Some seedlings I bought from B&Q and some I grew in the greenhouse from last year, and more Cosmos. We're definitely getting some sort of colour around the pond. I like it very much. Well, the potatoes look as though they need harvesting. I am going to take a couple of buckets of those out today. I'm kind of out of potatoes at home, so I could do with some. These are nice salad potatoes. These are Charlottes here. And next to the Charlottes we've got Marquise, which aren't going to be ready yet. I'll say another couple of weeks for those. So we'll start by taking 2 buckets of Charlottes out. I'm not going to set the camera running for this because I really haven't got anywhere to put it. For some reason the adapter for my tripod has gone walkabout, so I can't clip it onto the tripod. I've got nothing stable in the garden to hang it on. So that's that. Now if we come over here, you will see that I have got yet more peas. Plenty peas, even the purple podded ones. I just had a taste of those. They are delicious. These ones are a bit flat at the moment. That's full. So if we take one here, I can take it off. Not very good at one-handed. This is what I'm going to open and try. So that's good. Good sign is it pops open nice and easy. And inside, oops, a daisy. Whoops, I'm dropping them all over the place. You will see that they are common peas. They are tasty common peas. I've had these before. Well, before being a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to try eating them now. Well, that's certainly better than the last lot I cropped. There's a good few meals there, and some of them are a nice size. I mean, I've got some tiddlers, but I've got some like this as well, and like this. That's my first real crop of Charlottes. I'm not wasting my time or yours by weighing them. I mean, they're not fully mature yet, so they obviously go on to give me a much better crop. But as I said earlier, I needed some spuds, so I was going to tip some out, and there we go. That's the first of it anyway, or the second of it. Good couple of meals there. Right, let's get on with the work. I never know if he's a friend or foe. Or foe. I don't know. Pretty though, isn't it? Even my hanging basket got going while I was absent. Not bad, eh? That's just had water from the rain. Oh, here we go. Let's just zoom out. That's it. I'm having trouble staying in focus if I zoom in. This is my next job now. Tackle all this growth at the bottom of my shed. Right, crack on. It's following me around. So I haven't got the right tools to get rid of this lot in here, so I'll bring in some shears. In the meantime, these are my watermelons. They look just about ready to transplant now. Look, my lupin, my single solitary only lupin. It's one out of a whole packet, so it's bad news, isn't it? Those are enemies of the plot. That is a cabbage white butterfly. They are not friends. They take anything that looks green. But this one, not sure what it is. Very neat. Right, back to work. Well, I can't believe how much rhubarb I've had this year. There's another crop there. I mean, it's only a couple of weeks since I had about £5 off here, and I've got a feeling there's more of that today, more than that. I don't carry scales down at the allotment, and I'll be divvying that up between some neighbours and myself. There's going to be some rhubarb jam, some rhubarb crumble, rhubarb tart, apple and rhubarb crumble, and strawberry and rhubarb something or other, which I haven't yet decided. Might be a sorbet. Okay, so definitely well in with the rhubarb this year. Well, my first 2 ripe tomatoes today. Well, I say 2, one has been devoured. I ate it. It was sweet, it was delicious, and this is a money maker, and there's lots more fruit there waiting to ripen. I can't wait. Lovely.